What's going on, cuzzo? What's the day? Happy Tuesday. Well, I don't never know what the day is. That's all I'm saying, bruh. Well, I don't never know what the day is. What's going on? Sondora's in the building. We got little Lizzie up in here. Thank you guys for coming to the live. We're going to get started up in this thing, cuz we got some 90s vibes. We had some 90s vibes yesterday. We got some 90s vibes today. So let's get into that thing. Let me see what we got here. What we got. So we're going to do our 90s socks. We did some 90s socks yesterday and they came out super dope. So we're going to get into that thing again today. Keita in the building. She said, finally got the notifications. Let's go. TikTok doing their thing today. Thank you for coming to the live, Keita. Who else we got up in here? Lil Lizzie said, I fixed my printer. Come on, Lil Lizzie. That's what I'm talking about. Great job. You know, because we ain't got time for no broke printers. We got Adele in the building. What's going on, Adele? Let me see. We got Gail up in here. Said, hey, Chocolate Man, what's on the menu? Let's go. Let's go, Gail. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you. I've never been called Chocolate Man, but you know, I kind of like it. That's all I'm saying. Lil Lizzie said, those were awesome socks. Thank you so much, Lil Lizzie. I appreciate you. Adele said, I'm still at work. You know, just duck and hide, you know, and when they come, then then you put me away. But just stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's all I'm saying. Cotton Candy, thank you so much for the follow. All right, so what we're going to do today, before we flip that thing, we're going to show you what socks, what design we're doing. All right, so this is our design, our 90s design. If you're a Nickelodean kid and you know exactly who these characters are. All right, so this is what we're doing today. This is what we're printing on some Sublimation socks. So make sure you stay tuned for that because it's going to be epic. All right. So we did that design again. Of course, you guys know we did it in Procreate. So you know that's my program. That's my program. I don't know nothing about. I mean, I know Photoshop, but I don't mess with Photoshop right now. It's all Procreate. No Silhouette Studios, no Design Studios, none of that. It's all Procreate. So if you want to get into that Procreate class, we got one starting today. So make sure you get in that thing. You can even go to the link in my bio and sign up, or you can send your donation right in the link in the bio. You got the PayPal and you got the Cash App. There's no set cost for that class. So if you want to get into it today, use whatever you have in the bank account and send that thing, and so we can get you in that class. All right. Let me see. Shonda Vet, or Shonda Vet. I know I'm butchering that thing, and I'm sorry, my love. Let's go. She said chocolate. LOL. Let's go. You know, I'm trying to get into that chocolate thing. Let's go. Let's go. Gail said, when dealing with the hill, how do you avoid or get print within? All right. So when you're dealing with the hill, if you're printing a full length sock, you want to make sure that you press the heel first, right? Because you want to press the heel and flatten it if you're doing a full-length sock. If you're doing a half-length sock, which is what we do, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. You know, you just tuck that thing and then you're good to go. But if you're doing a full-length sock, you want to treat the heel first, press it, and then go and put your design, wrap your design and everything, all right? So we're going to get into our tutorial for the day. If you're interested, everybody been asking me, Mr. Socks, do you got a YouTube? And I am official. I now have my first video up on YouTube. So make sure you go to the link in the bio. I believe I have it up there, but if not, I'll have it up there later today. But if you click on the link in my bio or go to my bio, you'll see the Instagram. But if you click on the Instagram, you'll actually see the YouTube page pop up too. So make sure you go subscribe. That's a mouthful. I can't even say it, but let's go. You know, Julia Crump, thank you so much for the follow. We got Tiff in the building. Said, hola, hola, hola. What's going on with you, Tiff? Let me see. Sandora says subscribe. Let's go. Yeah, no? Alright, so if you guys don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is Mr. Socks. I'm going to teach you guys how to print custom sublimation socks. Make sure y'all light up these comments, alright? If you got questions, if you want to just let me know that I'm chocolate today with my mint on, then let me know. Let a brother know, you know? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to get into our tutorial. I'm going to show you guys everything that I use. Tell you where I get it from, and then we're going to show you how to wrap and press that thing, and then we're going to be up out of here. I'm going to be out your hair because I don't want, you know, I know y'all want to see me all day, but that's all I'm saying. So let's get into that thing. All right, so the first things first is our sock. So this is our polyester sock. We use 96% polyester and 3% spandex. All right, so if you're using a polyester sock, you want to use mostly polyester, right? Because when you use mostly polyester, that means that your colors are vibrant, and you're going to get the most crisp colors, right? The most crisp design. So we have a gilding here. I get it from Amazon. I have a link in my bio for all the materials that I use. Paper, socks, sock jigs. We got it all for you, all right? The next thing is we got our sock jig here, all right? You can get this from Amazon as well. Again, link in the bio. All right, so you're going to use this sock jig to stretch out your sock so that you can get the best print, as well as to stabilize it. All right, so when you buy your sock jig, make sure that it's wide enough so that when you press your design on the sock, you're not like having like a stretching problem, right? So the stretching problem is really when you stretch it, you put it on your leg, and now your image is distorted. Like your colors is faded, all because you kind of see like that white ribbed color in between, right? So that's distorting your image. The sock jig will prevent that. The wider you get. Now you don't want to make it too wide because you don't want it to be like drooping off your leg or anything. So, you know, just be mindful of that. It's kind of like a balance thing, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to clean our sock jig, and then we're going to load the sock onto the sock jig, and then prepare our artwork, and then go from there. All right, so let's do that. So let me get out my other sock jig here. We're going to get our microfiber cloth and our alcohol. This is what we clean our our sock jig with. All right, so we're just going to clean that bad boy. Flip it over, clean it again. It's something so simple, but it matters when you're printing on another sock. You have the residue from the last print. You don't want that, all right? So we got that clean. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to load our sock onto the sock jig, all right? So I'm going to show you how to do that. So all we're going to do here is just stretch it out here, all right? And then slide it onto the sock jig, making sure that it's pretty much straight and even. All right, so we got that. And then what we're going to do up here, we don't want any of this zigzag situation going on, right? Let me turn down this light a little bit so y'all can see. So we don't need any of this action going on. We want the lines to go from top to bottom, right? And it's not really doing that right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to roll our edges here. All right, so we're just going to roll them. Now this is the only rolling of the edges. If you know anything about sock printing, you know, they always say, roll your edges, roll your edges, roll your edges. We don't roll our edges here, aside from, you know, making sure that our lines are straight. All right, so we got that. We're just going to roll it here. Make sure that our lines are going from top to bottom. All right, so we got that on both sides. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Just make sure that it looks good. All right. We got Miles up in here. What's going on, fam bam? I missed Miles yesterday. If anybody, if we get in the live and Miles ain't in here, make sure y'all check on her. Because you know Miles always up in the place. You know, so if she's not up in here, make sure somebody send her a request. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. We got J. Marie up in here. What's going on, Prima? Let me see. Tip said, did you get a new ring light? I did not. I did not get a new ring light. This thing is holding on, so we just gonna rock with it. We just gonna rock with it, you know? So I really do need to get another one. I'm just like lazy. I'm lazy with it. Let me see. What is that? Kim B Love, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Family Man said you look short. I am absolutely short. Thanks to my grandmother. She was like 4'11", and she cursed that. She just cursed the whole thing. Like, just cursed the whole thing. And it's funny because my dad is like 6'3", so I don't know how I got. Yeah, but we gonna rock out. We gonna rock out. I can't even like fake it. Like, nah, man, it's just the camera. Nah, it's not the camera. It's me. It's me, bro. All right. Let me see. Let me see. AAD Kite, thank you so much for coming to the live. He said, hey man, I have a small business too, so we got to support. Absolutely. So make sure y'all go follow that man. All right. Zay42 Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Snooty Poos said, hey, what's going on with your love? Thank you so much for coming to the live. Miles said, how you feel if I block people? Feel free. You my only moderator, so feel free to block if you need to block, you know? Let me see. Let me see. Snooty Poo said, I have all these supplies and not one sock made. Oh my God. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Snooty Poos. You know, this is not acceptable in Mr. Sock's live. Now, just pull out those supplies and do it with me. You know, that's all I'm saying. Because we can't just have the material just sitting there. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You know, Family Man, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me see. Let me see where we at. Zay42 said, Pops tried to pull out too late. Let's go. You know, he did something wrong. The bro did something wrong. That's all I'm saying. Cover Me, thank you so much for the follow. Snooties, thank you for the follow. RS Will Marine, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. We got Elmo in the building. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to load this next sock onto the sock jig here. All right. We're going to get off of my shortness because it's a crime. And I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a crime. That's all I'm saying. Even my wife taller than me, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. Even my daughter taller than me, and that's a hurt piece. That's a hurt piece. That's all I'm saying. But we gonna rock with it, you know. So all we doing here is we rolling our edges. We making sure that our lines are vertical. All right, going from top to bottom, and we want to make sure that it's straight, no zigzags. All right. So we got that. This is how it should look. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our artwork, right? So we have our artwork here. What we need to do is cut off this white space, right? So when we cut off the white space, then we can wrap it the correct way. So let's do that. All right. So let me move this up here. I'm going to turn you guys so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. All right. So we got to cut off this white space. In order to do that, we're going to place it in the cutter here. My Siri be bugging out. All right, so we're going to place it in the cutter here just to make sure that it's pretty much lined up. We want to make sure that it's most of this white space is off. All right, so we're going to do that here, just making sure not to cut too much into the design. All right. So you can't really see it because this one doesn't really have much here, but it's a little line up here, so we know that we're right on the color. All right. So we got that. We're gonna put this away, and then we're gonna begin to wrap our sock. Before we do that, we're gonna lint roll our sock here. All right. So when you lint roll your sock, make sure that you go over it a couple times. You don't want any of the fibers that you can't see to show up on your print. All right. So let's do that here with both of them. Let's do that here. All right. So we got that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to begin to wrap our sock. All right. So let me see if you guys have questions before we get into that wrap. Let me see. Cover Me says Sublimation. Yes, it is Sublimation. It's just Kel said I'm taller than my husband. Let's go. Let's go to all the short guys up in here. You know? Let's go. And you probably wouldn't even know that, I'm sure, if you didn't like see my wife like post pictures and it's like she up here and I'm down here. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Rocky, thank you so much for the follow. EVS James said, what's the first design app did you use when you first started? So the first design app I used was Silhouette Studio. So I actually used to use Silhouette Studio when I was using vinyl, or I was printing vinyl shirts. So I kind of just migrated over when I started to do sublimation. But I would say in what's that? Probably October or November of last year is when I kind of started to get into the Procreate. All right, so now from now on, I just print everything or design everything in Procreate. I print from Procreate. So again, if you're interested in getting the Procreate classes or learning about Procreate, it's a 5-week class. It starts today at 5 p.m. Central. So make sure you go to the link in the bio. It is donation based. There is no set price. So you can't even be like, oh, I can't get into it, it's too expensive. No, it's not expensive. It's just right for your pockets. So let's get into it. Let me see. Steph Mommy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me see. What is this? Shy Sean. That's a lot of S's. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. The Crafty Lefty said, what size is your image? So I don't really like to tell you guys what my size is, just because sometimes you guys don't get the same materials as I get, right? But I will tell you that it's 9.7 by 7.5, right? But again, I would just recommend that you guys measure your sock or get the course, and I'll show you how to measure your sock, just because you want to make sure that everything is to your measurements, not mine, all right? Let me see. Miles said, I don't know why, hold on. Miles about to go in. I don't know why people think a guy has to be taller. We don't have to, we don't all have the same parents. Let's go. I knew she was about to go in. I knew it. You know, that's all I'm saying, Miles. That's all I'm saying. We pint size and we good to go. You know, we pint size in this thing. Tanya Washington, thank you so much for the follow. J. Marie said, I see you got inspired with all my sock design suggestions. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I'm so proud of you for sending it. I really didn't want to do those designs. I really didn't want to do them. I wanted you to send me the design, but I was like, you know what? This is an opportunity to kind of put more designs out there, and we went from there. So thank you, J. Marie. Inspired by all J. Marie's socks. Let's go. You know? Let me see. I don't even know what that says. I'm going to just say GII. Thank you so much for the follow. Angelica here, up in here. Thank you so much for coming to the live, Prima. I appreciate you. Chubette said, just do it. You keep repeating. You get... I was about to say something, bro. Sometimes I gotta be professional. Sometimes I gotta be professional and put my customer service voice on. But Chubette, feel free to hit the door if you want to. No problem. R.S. Will Marine said, do you make your own sheets or do you get them from someone else? As far as the design, yes, I print them out myself. All right. Snooty said, the counter height told on you. Well, this is kind of high, so but I understand. We're going to rock with it. Using 9878 said, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming to the live. Let me see. Adele said, a lot love and short people, and very feisty. Yeah, I agree with that. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this bad boy, all right? And then we're going to get into it. So let's get our first design out here. All right, let me make sure you guys can see, and then we'll get back to our questions. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to place the sock face down, all right, making sure that it's not all the way at the top here, but we just want to make sure that the design kind of comes to the top of the sock. All right, so let's do that here. We just want to move it down a bit, and then we're going to fold it here. All right, fold it, and then fold it again. All right, and then we're going to make sure that the lines or the papers on both sides are even. So we want them to come even together, right? So we're going to fold it here, make sure that it's overlapped a bit, Make sure that the top is lined up and even, and then we're just going to tape it here, right? So we tape it here, and we're going to tape it in the middle, and then again, line it up down the bottom and tape it down the bottom as well. All right, now we're going to do something what we call our fillers, right? So we're going to tape our fillers here. We're going to put tape here. We just want to make sure that when we tape our sock that there's no movement because of the heavy pressure, all right? So let's do that here. We're going to tape up our seams. All right, tape it up here. Again, we just want to make sure that there's no movement. We don't need that. All right, so we got that. Let's flip it over and we'll tape it again to the sock jig. This is how it should look. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap up the next one. All right. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys don't have any questions. Where we at? Let me see. Where I'm at. It looked like Miles done blocked somebody. Talking about positive vibes. I don't play. Let's go. Tamara, so is it a one-time fee? So yes, the Procreate class is a one-time fee, and it's for the 5-week class. All right. So whatever you donate, whatever you can afford, you just pay it the one time. You have the 5 weeks. So it's a live class, and we record it so that you can get access to that. You know, I know everybody don't learn right when you're, doing it for the first time. So there is a folder where we have all our recordings, so that you can be able to watch and rewatch if you want to. All right. What is that? Isis, Bancos. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me see. Gia Creations, said, did you get my Cash App for the class? Hold on. Let me see. I don't see anything that came up yet. Hold on. I don't wanna lie. Hold on. Let's see. I don't see anything that came up yet. So you might want to check it, or just click the link in my bio and then go from there. And then you can send a payment. All right. Not unless you already talked to me and I sent you out the information. Tanya Washington said, is this course going to be hard for the beginner? No, it's not. It's actually pretty user friendly. I explain everything pretty thoroughly, and you guys have access to me if you have questions. Sometimes I go in lives or Zooms like on different days, so that we can kind of like a help desk if you guys need further help. All right. J. Marie said, I had you working, huh? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. Where we at? Paulette said, how much is the class? It's donation based. It's no set price or anything. It's whatever you can afford for the 5-week class. All right. Adele said, yes, Mr. Sox security are watching. Let's go. The bigger that we get, the more haters we're going to have. So we just got to deal with it. Just keep that block ready. Chabet said, do the socks. Y'all can mute her, delete her too. All right. So let's get into it. We're gonna fold this here. All right. We only do positive vibes here. Sorry, I'm not on anybody else's time. This is my show. So I'm sorry. This is like my MTV. This is my BET. This is my HSN. This is all that. So if you're not patient, or whatever, then I really don't know what to tell you, because I have to be able to answer my people's questions when they ask it. All right. So I'm sorry if you guys are super impatient, but it kind of is what it is. What we doing here is we answer questions, we engage, and I really don't know. I don't know what else to tell you guys. So let's get back into it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna fold it, and then we're gonna fold it again. We're gonna overlap it here. All right, so we got that. Next thing we're going to do, again, is we're going to tape it here up top, tape it in the middle, and then tape it down bottom. All right, so we got that. Now we're going to do our fillers here. All right, so we got that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to tape up our seams, just like we did with the last one. All right, we got that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tape it to the sock jig, and then flip it over and tape it again. All right, so we got that. This is how it should look. All right, so we got that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get to our secret weapon, which is aluminum foil. All right, so let's get into that. So we got our aluminum foil out, and I know y'all probably like, Mr. Socks, what are we doing with aluminum foil? What are we doing with aluminum foil? We just printing socks. Why we got aluminum foil out, right? So the aluminum foil is going to be able to circulate the heat around our sock so that we can get to our seams, right? So if you know anything about printing sublimation socks, then you know that you have to be able to get to your seams, right? You don't want any white going up and down your seams. You don't want to have to roll your edges, burn your fingers, all of that. So the aluminum foil will do all of the heavy lifting for you, and it'll circulate the heat around the sock so that it can target the seams as well. All right, so let's show you how I wrap it. All right, let's get into that. So what we'll do here is we're just going to place it face down. All right, place it face down here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over. All right, so we're going to fold it over here, and then we're going to cuff it behind, right? So we're going to cuff it behind here. That'll take care of this side of the seam, and then this cuff here will take care of this side of the seam, right? So next thing we're going to do is we're just going to pull it towards us slightly, right? So we're going to pull it here just to create a snug fit around the sock here. All right, so we're just going to pull it here all the way down the sock, and then we're just going to tape it in place, right? So we got that. Go down to the bottom. Now don't go hawk mode on them because you want to make sure that you don't tear the aluminum foil. All right, so this is how it should look. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to tape it to the sock jig like we did with our artwork. All right, so we got that. Now, to make sure that our artwork and our aluminum foil is tight, what we're going to do is we're going to do our rub test, right? So the rub test is just us running our finger up and down the seam just to make sure that we don't hear anything that sounds like aluminum foil, right? So we're going to do it here. We don't hear anything. We know we good to go. We wrapped it as snug as we could, all right? So let's do our next one here. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to wrap it. Let's smooth that thing out here. All right, smooth it out, and then we're going to fold it over, cuff it behind. All right, and then we're just going to pull slightly so that we can make sure that it's snug. All right, we're going to do that all the way down the sock here. All right, so we got that. Go all the way down to the bottom, pull, make sure that it's tight, and then we're going to tape it in place. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to tape it to the sock jig on both sides. So we got that. This is how it should look. We're going to do our rub test. We don't hear anything. We know we're good to go. All right, so before we press this thing up, we're going to make sure that you guys don't have any questions and everybody is right with me. Let me see. Where we at? We got Sue up in the building from the UK. Thank you so much for coming to the live, Sue. Studi said, I can't stand entitled folks. How they going to tell you what to do on your page? Come on. You know, I'm just trying to teach. I'm trying to give out positive vibes. You can't rush me. Like, you know, it's other people out here. Some people are new. Some people are experienced with sublimation. So, you know, I'm not going to ignore my people on here just because you guys are impatient. All right. So I'm sorry to tell you, maybe you should go to another page or something. Not that they'll be teaching this method, but again, what can we do, right? You got to pick your battles. J. Marie said, don't be rushing perfection. Let's go. Mala said she out. Let's go. What is that? Florice said, damn, my question got deleted. I just wanted to know what to do to keep the sock from losing stretch. So the problem with that is you want to make sure that you have a quality sock, right? So if you have socks like sometimes if you get them from, I know the one that I don't like is N1, right? So I don't like N1 socks because when I press it, it don't really retain its shape again. So I don't really like those. Once you press them, they're kind of like stretched out a bit. So I don't really like those. But if you use like Gildan, which I get from Amazon, if you use Adidas, Reebok, Calvin Klein, if you use some of Tommy Hilfiger socks, who else? If I'm missing anybody, somebody put it in the chat. But yeah, if you use, we've tested a whole bunch of socks. So if you guys are having problems with your socks being stretched out and not like getting back to its regular stretch or shape, then feel free, just try a different sock. All right. Elmo, so is Procreate on a computer or a tablet? So Procreate is only on iPad or iPhone. All right. So if you have an iPhone, you can still do the Procreate class. You would just have to be able to like maybe AirPlay it to your TV so you can get a bigger screen. All right. Let me see. Sue said another mystery design for me as I miss D to start. My bad. Let's go. And I love surprises. Let's go. So I have a surprise for you guys. So thank you, Sue, for reminding me. The people that engage the most with me, I'm going to pick about 5 people to get this design. I'm going to send you guys the digital copy of this design once the end of the live. So don't let me forget. Don't let me try to close this thing out without giving you guys this design. All right, so I'm gonna just email it to you guys, everybody that's in here, and I'm gonna do this from now on just to show you guys that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for being in here. All right, let me see Snooty said nobody is holding you hostage. I can't. I ain't gonna be able to deal with Snooty. Tamara, I just got your Cash App, so you up in that class for the night. So I'm going, once we get off here, I'll send you the information so that you can get in the class for the night. So it just came up. All right. Let me see. Where we at? Kaylin said, do you reuse the tape? I don't reuse the tape. It's not really good to reuse the tape. Not that I think that it'll actually stick, because once you tape it to the paper, it'll kind of ruin it. Once you tape it to the aluminum foil, it'll probably come off with the aluminum foil. So I would just recommend that you kind of go to Amazon and get a stack of these so that you can be on the safe side. All right. Let me see. Pickle Kumquat said, Sue, thank you so much for the Wonder Dog. Thank you so much for that. Said I always come in too late. What was the sound part you just said? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, so just ask your question and I'll be able to answer it for you. Miss AC21, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you. HB4D Custom said, I can't wait for the Procreate class today. Let's go. The next class is, I think, going to be around the 23rd-ish, maybe 24th. So make sure y'all get into this class because the next one will be in about 2 weeks. Let me see. I don't even know. Oh, Nat the assistant, gotcha, said, what is the Procreate class? So the Procreate class just kind of shows beginners how to use Procreate, how to use your tools, how to make what is it called, stamps or stickers, the offset for stickers, how to make do the slices for your all over shirts, and also how to do your patterns like we did with this design. All right, so we teach you all of that in a Procreate class, but we just make sure the first 2 classes you're accustomed to the tools and you know how to use them, so that the 3rd week through the 5th week you'll be able to just do the work with no problem. All right. So thank you so much for your interest. If you guys are interested in a Procreate class, feel free, go to the link in the bio, sign up, or you can just click on Procreate class Cash App or Procreate class PayPal, and just send your donations and you'll be right in there. All right. What is that? God Shout said the file. Let's go. The crafty lefty said, you are really the cool, you are really the coolest guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you all, the positive energy. I also love the negative energy, but we gotta, get that up out of here. So let's press this thing up, and then we'll get back to your questions. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to press this up at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. All right. So when we press it, we're going to press it at heavy pressure. Now, if you press it up at light pressure or medium pressure, you still will get those white lines up and down your sock, right? We do not want that. What we want to do is we want to press it at heavy pressure so that the heat can circulate through the aluminum foil, and it'll target our not just our seams, but also the top and the bottom of the sock, right? Because we want to make sure that the ink is sealed in the garment so that when we wash it, we don't have to worry about any washes or washouts or fades or anything like that. All right, so let's do that here. We're going to place it face down. We have our Teflon sheet here just to protect the sock from the heat press, and we're just going to press this up at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. All right, so let me get back to the questions. Let's see. Where we at? Let me see who up in the class. I see a couple people done paid for the class. Let's see. Where we at? Hold on. Let me see. Where I'm at. We got, what is that? Miss Tanny. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that thing. Bae, thank you so much for getting in the class. Tamara, thank you for getting in the class. And Natasha, thank you for getting in the class. I will see you guys tonight. Once we get out of here, I'm going to send you guys the information so that we can get you in that class. All right. The class is at 5 p.m. Central tonight. All right. So that's in about 2 hours. Let me see. Where we at? Hold on. I got to go up. Let me see where we at. All right, let's flip this thing. All right, we're going to smack it up, flip it, and rub it down. So we're going to flip it here. That's all we're doing. We're not removing the paper or anything. We're not removing the aluminum foil. We just want to press that thing again, and then we're going to let it cool. All right, so we're going to press it for another 60 seconds, and we're going to be good to go. Let me see where we at. I don't want to miss anybody's questions. So let me go up some. Let me see. Tiff said, I love surprises. Mr. Sock said, Adele, Mr. Sock. Adele said, oh, thank you, Mr. Socks. Angelique said, just checking in, is enough. Who would have known I've been missed it? Yeah, let's go. You've been missed. Tanya said, I like the Rugrats design. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. HB said, I didn't get the link, but I did enroll in a Procreate class. So your links, everybody who paid for the class while we're in live here will get the link right after we get out of live so that you guys will be prepared for the class tonight. All right. So I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. You guys will get it as soon as we get out of the live. Let me see. All right, so we got our press here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to let these bad boys sit for about 2 minutes, right? So the reason for letting this sit is just to make sure that we allow the ink to cure, right? We don't want to just go ripping the paper off and disturbing the ink, right? We want to let it sit and cure. We want to let it dry on the garment so that we can get the best colors and the most vibrant colors, all right? So we're just going to let it sit for about 2 minutes. Now, if you're impatient, you can just throw that thing in the freezer. You know, the fan bam do it all the time, right? So you can throw that thing in the freezer, put it up to the fan, put it near the air conditioner, whatever you got to do to cool that bad boy down, and then so you can peel it a little faster. Because we got some impatient people. I'm impatient, but I got to we got to do it for the people. So let me see. Mrs. Lex, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Steph said, I'm hoping to get into sublimation soon. Thank you for teaching. No problem. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see. Mala said, if TikTok hides his link, go to his IG. Yes, absolutely. If you don't see the links on my TikTok, you can go to Linktree/Mr. Socks so that you can get get access to all the links. Or you can go to my Facebook group, which is Sublimation 101 Seamless Socks, and you'll be able to get all the information there as well. All right. We got baby mama up in here. Miss Lady T, thank you so much for the follow. What is that? Melissa Z said, what's better, Procreate or Canva? Now, Canva is great for a lot of things, right? The only thing that Canva is not good for is, manipulating images, right? So if you wanted to, like, if an image had, like, some clothes that you didn't like, maybe they had, let's take Bart Simpson for example, right? I know you guys probably saw that on my page. So if you wanted to change his shirt from being just orange to maybe a Louis Vuitton, maybe Gucci, maybe Supreme, you can do that with Procreate, right? You can't do that with Canva. So that's the only thing. So I'm not saying that Canva is bad. It's just Procreate gives you more control over your images so that you can make a custom work. All right. Let me see. Lil Lizzie said, what time is the class? The class is 5 p.m. Central. Let me see. Who else we got? Shay, let me see. I think I went through that. Mercedes baby, thank you so much for the follow. Mary A touch away. let me see. Hold on. Let me try to break this name down because it's a little sketchy. Mary A touch away. I know I'm butchering that thing, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me see. Mala said he's very professional, even what is that? Even with the trolls. Let's go. If you don't like my style of teaching, feel free to go to the next tutorial. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be disrespectful or anything. I'm really not. I'm just trying to show you love, but show you out the door as well. Sue said caution, socks are not edible. Let's go. We got Shine up in the building. Said, hello, Mr. Socks. What's going on, Shine? Shine is in my last, I think she's in cohort 8 for the Procreate class, and she's doing amazing in there. She's like doing all types of stuff. So Shine be doing her thing in Procreate, and she's a beginner as well. So don't get it twisted and think that you can't do it, because you absolutely can. Shine is like really getting it. All right. IG Red, thank you for the follow. It's just Kel. Thank you so much for the share. Carlac said, how much? The Procreate class is donation based, is no set price. Whatever you can afford for the 5 weeks, that's what you pay for. All right. Let me see. Christine, thank you so much for the follow. Sandora said, love your energy. Don't let the haters bother you. Not at all. We all got haters. It's just whether we acknowledge them or not. All right. Eggy said, pull up. Let's go. Let me see. Where we at? Carlex said, just paid, signed up. Let's go. All right. I'll see everybody who paid, who signed up. I will be sending the links out right after the live. And I will see you guys in class tonight. I can't wait to see you guys. Sandora said, can find some of my files, or can't find some of my files. So we might have to talk after this, so we can figure that out. All right. HD says, sorry, what's your Cash App? So the Cash App is in the link in the bio. So it'll say Procreate class, Cash App, or Procreate class, PayPal. You can do either one so that you can send your donation to get into class. All right. Sue said I might have to do a walkout at home too, just so I can feel part of the experience. Let's go. All right, so we had it where our design has cooled down. All right, so let's get into this reveal, this peel and reveal. We're gonna get into that bad boy. Let's see. I don't know if y'all ready for this. Let me get a drum roll. Can I get a drum roll up in this thing? Let me see. We gotta get the drum roll popping off. Hold on. Let me see. The Crafty Lefty said, glad I caught this live. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I love y'all energy. I appreciate y'all showing me love. Sandora said, do you have a syllabus for the class? Yes, absolutely. So I can get that to you. Just make sure you send me a message so that I can remind myself. Let me see. Sean said, how do you pay? So you pay through Cash App or PayPal. All right, link is in my bio. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm where I need to be. We got the drum rolls. All right, so let's get into this thing. This is what y'all been waiting for. Thank you so much for blowing up the comments. I'm trying to get to all of them. I'm sorry if I can't. Feel free to put it back in the chat if I missed it. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get into this sock here. Oh my God. I'm cringing already. This thing about to be so crispy. All right. So we got the bake through look on both sides here. So we got that. So let's peel this thing back. Let's peel this thing back. Let me see what we working with here. Oh my. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Did y'all see them oh my God. Did y'all see them colors, bro? Oh Lord. Oh my God. Did y'all oh Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Nope. Them colors too crispy. Them colors is crispy, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at them colors, bro. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. What in the world did we just print? What in the world did we just print? What is going on here? Oh my God. That thing is... Now, I ain't think that thing was gonna come out like that. Now, come on. That's all I'm saying, bro. Look at that thing. Oh my... Check out them seams, bro. Oh my God. Check out them seams. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh Lord. That thing's so crispy. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Lord. Let me see what y'all talk about in here. Oh my God. That thing is so crispy. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Hold on. Sandora said you too funny. Let me see. Crafty Lefty, I had to walk out that thing. I had to walk it out. You know? Let me see. Net Moody said, how much is the classes? The classes, if you're talking about the sublimation classes for the socks, it's $25 and $35. One for the half length, one for the full length. If you're talking about the Procreate class, it's donation based. So whatever you can afford for the 5-week classes. All right. Oh man. Let me see what else y'all talking about. Life with artist said, life with the artist said, his voice be having me rolling. Sometimes I got to get high pitch on them, you know. Let me see. Lil Lizzie said, beautiful. Sandora said, the colors is crispy, bro. Let's go. J Marie said, them colors popping. Life with the artist said, dope. Sandora said, skills. Let's go. Sue said, oh my God, it's so crispy. Come on, Sue. Let's go, Sue. That's all I'm saying. Yoga said, stop putting it down. Let us see. That thing too hot to touch. That's all I'm saying. Oh my God. Y'all can't handle that. Oh Lord. Y'all can't handle that. Let me take it off for you, so y'all can get into this 360. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Check out that 360 though. Y'all ain't never seen those seams like that. Oh my God. Check it out. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh Lord, no pull. I know that the haters be like, oh, he pulling. Oh, he pulling. Nah, ain't no pull. Ain't no pull. Come on. Let's go. Oh my God. That thing's so crispy. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Oh my God. Yoga said, love it. Let's go. Mala said, let me see where Mala's at. Hold on. Where we at? Crafty Lefty, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. She said your energy is really unmatched. Let's go. I be sweating for y'all. I don't know if it, look at that. Oh my God. This is a new shirt, bro. Look at that. I'm sweating like crazy for y'all. That's all I'm saying. It's hot as crap in this little walk-in closet / office. You know? Let me see. Cause we gotta get up out of here. I gotta go get my son from school or he gonna be left there. You know? We gotta get this thing popping. Alright, so we gonna let's do that one more time. Let's do it one more time. Let me see. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Oh my God. Check it out. Oh my God. Oh Lord. That thing. I need y'all to print like this. I need y'all to print like this. That's all I'm saying. You know? Oh my God. That thing's so crispy. Alright. We gotta get up out of here. We gotta get up out of here. Cause I'm like wasting time. I gotta go get my son. I done got all up in the close to the 330s up in here. You know? So we gonna give 5 prints to 5 people. Let me see. The first one is Crafty Lefty. You got the print. Let me see who else we got up in here. Who else we got? We got to get that thing to Miles for blocking all the haters today. So we got 2. Let me see who else we got. We got Sue up in here. That's 3. Let me see who else. Hold on. Who I see the most? We got 3. Hold on. Who else we got? Make sure y'all send me y'all email so I can get y'all the files. Let me see. Jay Marie said, tell Chubbs I said hi. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see who else we got. Let me see. Where we at? We got Sandoris. That's 4. We got Elmo. That's 5. We're going to give out one more. Hold on. Where we at? Let me see. What is that? Edvin? I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that thing. Said, just pay for the Procreate class. Let's go. I'll see you guys tonight. As soon as we get off of here, I'm going to send you guys the link. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But we need one more person for our winners so that we can get this design popping off. Let me see who else we got. We're going to do Carlac is the 6th one. Let's go. So I love you guys. Make sure y'all send me an email. Go to customondeck@gmail.com. Send me a message or go to my Gmail and say, Mr. Socks, I want it so that I can get you the files. All right. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you for giving me good vibes. I love y'all so much. We up out of here. Tiff, thank you. Angelique, thank you. I saw you. Hold on. I almost forgot my outro, bro. Come on. Almost forgot my outro. Let's go. Like I always say, never sit in your fears. Get your Mack truck and plow through that thing. I love y'all. Peace.